All right, we're going to start recording. We start class in about 2 minutes. Yeah. All you brave souls who made that good for you. Our recommendation for ever. Unless you don't mind the front. Do you mind having the front photograph? We'll have to get the photograph. But Emily is here. This is a very good outdoor rec. Yes, that's exactly right. I want you to just go in and see. Yeah. Well, I'm fine. Emily, your chair, all ready for you. We're still outside. We are still outside. And it is 8 o'clock. Bless those bells, right? It goes right through. Woo! Okay, so I am actually recording, and I actually have one of my students back in Israel. My favorite student is here with us. I thought there was going to be 1 or 2 more on, but I don't see them. Right. 100%. Right. So you don't want to stand in front of the stairs, and you don't want to stand in front of the doors. And that's right. So move up, come close. What? We what rules are? Right, right. And look, if the sun comes out and the rain stops, we'll go out, right? Right. Okay, let's start. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what my husband says. One hand over the other on the lower dantian, and let's take 3 breaths. And monitors, you are welcome to join us. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Just move a little bit away from the doors so we don't block anybody. And you can all move closer up to me. I know you're not used to being so close to me, but feel free to move close up to me because we don't want to block any exits. Here, move her up. Move Emily right up. Right. Okay. Well, let's again take 3 breaths. Breathing in the fresh, beautiful chi. Letting go of all the old stale stuff. And let's start with, boy, they sound louder today, don't they? Maybe they carry on rain. Or maybe up here you hear it more. Anyways, It times our warm up. And if you want to make this more vigorous, you can by picking up your toe. So if you want to get really moving, but if you're just still waking up, it's fine to be slow. And now let's get up. And up to the chest. And twist as you do it. And a shoulder. My goodness. And there. Slow it down. Okay. I think what it is the noise comes in here and then reverberates. It sounds so much louder, doesn't it? It's so interesting. Okay, so now we're gonna stand shoulder width apart, and we're gonna start shifting the weight on the bottoms of our feet. So feel the weight moving from the side, toes, the other side, kind of circling the bottom of your feet. We'll do 3 times in one direction, or 3 times in the other. Toes, side, heel. So go figure, the one day I decide to take class, it's raining. Just of 3 weeks, I thought. This was the first day that we're not out there. Toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. What? I'm zooming. I offered my class in Israel to join in, so I thought I was going to have 2, but I have 1 student. It's the wrong time. It's not when I usually do it. So it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So only my very favorite student is there. Okay, and now we're going to put our feet together and massage your knees. Circle. Circle in the other direction. And then wide stance. Very wide stance. And we're going to rotate from the hips. And again, remember, we're synchronizing the breath with the movement. So we're going to exhale as we go forward and inhale back. Exhale. Inhale. And make sure your knees are slightly bent, even as we're doing this. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. And in the other direction. Exhale. Inhale. Now put your feet closer back to the hip width position. And we're going from the waist now. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and then the other direction. Hands on your fists on your chest so you don't, reminds you to drop your shoulders. And we're going to inhale, bring your ear to the shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, ear to the other shoulder. Feel the difference. Notice the difference. And again, back. Inhale. In. In. Bring your ear to one shoulder, and we're going to go back and forth and say good morning. How are you this rainy morning? Kind of a nice rain, right? A gentle rain. Cool things up, that's for sure. And the other side, back and forth. Okay, and now we're going to lift our shoulders. So we circle, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale. And in the other direction, inhale. Ears to the shoulders, and drop them. And again, and last time. Now we'll make fists of our hands and do good old Tarzan. So find all these nice places on your chest. We're opening up chest meridians, the lung meridian, and start down your arm, top to bottom, and come back up, down on the inside, up on the out, waking up all of those nice meridian lines. Qigong is based on the principles of traditional Chinese medicine, and traditional Chinese medicine understands that the qi flows along 12 meridian lines. So what we're doing is waking them up. Okay, and now we're gonna bang our kidneys, wake them up. Remember that the kidneys are, according to the Chinese, the batteries of the body, energizing our energizers. Okay, and down on the side, in the middle, down, up, down, and let's shake it all out. You can bounce on your heels if you want, or just plug your feet into the ground and shake. Give it a good shake. Stop. and feel the chi. And this is a good chance to check our stance. So feet are parallel, the outsides of our feet are parallel. So that's hard for some people because we're used to walking a little bit with what's called an external rotation, and we're kind of making it internal. Knees slightly bent, that's really important. Knees slightly bent, tailbone tucked, kind of sinking in as if you were sitting sort of at the edge of a bar stool. Hands to the sides so the chi can flow, and chin slightly down, head pulled up as if by a string. The crown of your head is kind of being pulled up. So that is the beginning posture in Qigong. Let's take a few breaths so we can kind of get this in our heads and in our bodies, kind of body memory. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. You can do 2 inhales if you want. So you inhale and second inhale, and then 1 long, smooth exhale. Sometimes that's a nice way to open up the lungs. Inhale. And okay, let's do a little bit of face Qigong today. It's not so sticky like yesterday. We'll rub our hands together, get that Qi working, and bathe our faces Qi. Rub our temples. Press the bridge of our nose. With your fingers, you're going to press and circle. And again, this is like acupuncture, except it's called acupressure. Finding various acupuncture spots and working them by the side of our nose now. Under the nose. Sides of the mouth. Under the mouth. Behind. And we're going to take 2 fingers and rub our ears. Backs of our neck. Oh, that's good. Now take your fingers if you can and just dig into your scalp. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 4, 3, 2, 1. If your hairdo permits. If it doesn't permit, just tap on your head. Okay. And now we're going to put our hands on the back of our heads, find a couple of spots under that bony bridge. And now we are going to put our hands over our ears and tap 28 times. It's called the heavenly drum. And one hand over the other. Big hug. Pat yourself on the back. Came on a rainy morning. Came 4 consecutive days. Good for you. All of it. Nobody missed. All right. And let's gather the chi. And pour down. Lift chi up. And remember, your breath is what leads. And the hands just kind of follow the breath. So your hands float up. And float down. Okay, one hand over the other. On the lower down at the end. And just notice how your body feels now. So the plan for today, we're going to do 5 elements, and then we're going to learn the 8 movement of Duan Jin, 8 pieces of brocade, and then we'll do the entire. So then you will have 2 complete series to take home. And that. All right. So we're going to start with the lungs, right? Metal element. Let's see if you remember all 5. Let's see if you now remember what the 5 elements are. So I gave you the first: metal, water, wood, water, earth. Right. And the way I practice it is that metal comes first, water, wood, fire, and that's the cycle that I. If you look on the internet, I don't think I should actually upload a sheet about the 5 elements, with a picture of. There are circles. If you go into the internet, you see circles of, you write 5 elements Chinese, and you'll see circles of how they feed each other. So then there are 2 opposing circles. So one of the ways that they feed each other is the way that we do it. Metal, water, wood. I don't remember exactly why. But anyway, so we're going to start with metal. And again, I'm going to remind you, the 2 things I want you to pay attention to are your breath, encouraging your breath to lead rather than your hands. Okay, that's like super, super important. That's number 1. Because if we let our hands lead, then it becomes like any other calisthenics. So then we're just kind of going like this. And that's not what we want to be doing. We want to breathe in, feel the hands float up, and get to the end, and then exhale, feel, and just moving the chi. Okay, you can imagine that you're moving with the chi or moving with the chi. The second thing I want you to pay attention to is the opening on the inhale. So your back opens and your chest opens on the inhale, and they round on the exhale. So those 2 movements. And actually what's happening is that you're moving your dantian, like it's kind of going in and out. And that's what we want to do. Okay, so let's start metal. Inhale. And exhale. First, do the own face. Exactly. The inhale is the nose. And the exhale. Let's do 2 more times. And we'll stand with white chi of the metal element in front of our lungs. Take 3 breaths. And water. Lots of water today. Inhale. And remember, only up to your kidneys. You just want to kind of think, drop your hands a little bit. Everybody can drop their hands a little bit. You just want to be about here. Okay. And exhale. And it's flowing, flowing. Inhale, open. Exhale, round and close. You might sense a rocking motion on the bottom of the feet, moving forward on the inhale, back up, exhale. Emily, you don't have to bend all the way over when you exhale. You're kind of just a little bit, exactly. Inhale, exhale. And last time, and we'll stand with the blue chi in front of our kidneys. Our kidneys are in the back, but it's a little hard to stand with our hands like that. Water is connected to the bladder and the kidneys. Holding blue chi. And now we'll move into wood. So wood, I remind you, you need a wider stance usually. And hands on your inner knees. With inhale, we're going to let our hands float up, come back, twist, and exhale. Inhale. Float up. Last time. And exhale. And green chi of the wood element in front of our livers, the right side of your body. The right side of your body. That's always a tricky one. Wood element is connected to liver. Green chi, springtime. And fire element. Inhale, we're drawing up the chi, pressing down on our heart center and kind of igniting like fire. Inhale. Last time. And we'll stand red chi of the fire element in front of our hearts, related to the heart meridian, opening of your heart. And finally, earth. Just remember, inhale, exhale. Inhale, opening, and exhale, rounding and closing. Last time. And we'll stand with the yellow sheet of the earth element kind of in front of our stomachs. It's connected to the stomach, the spleen, and you can feel roots growing out of your feet into the earth, grounding, start grounding element. Okay, gather again, lift chi up. Last time. To the other, forward at the end. Just on time. Love that bell. Okay, I wanted to teach you before we do the final element, just to keep your suspense up, okay? Before we do the final brocade, piece of brocade, I want to teach you one exercise that's a really great take home. You know, I would love it if all of you would continue doing Duan Jin every single day and join in the 100-day challenge. But I understand that not everybody will. So second best is to take one or two of the movements that we've learned and just do them every day. And it's great, you know, you do them when you get up in the morning or after you've been sitting for a while, or just to kind of shake things out. So it doesn't have to be the whole series. You don't have to have 5 minutes or 10 minutes. You can do 1 minute or 2 minutes, and it really does make sense. So there's one that we haven't done yet that's also good. Sometimes I like to do a very quick warm-up. We've been doing a warm-up that takes about 15 minutes or so. But sometimes in the morning, I don't have a lot of time, and I want to do a quick warm-up. So this is one that I do. So I take my hands and make them into fists, and I bring my elbows to my knees. Then inhale, open my hands, open my chest, get that big open thing, and exhale. Inhale. And it's easy to remember because you couldn't do anything else but inhale like this. Exhale as you go down. So if you think you're going to get confused, just put your elbows to your knees, and then it's obvious that you're going to in, open chest, and exhale. In, exhale. One last time. And inhale. And exhale. Now, of course, you can just bring the exhale down to here. If it's too hard for you to get all the way to your knees, not a problem. Go as far as you need to. Okay? You don't have to get to your knees. So if you're feeling stiff or your back is hurting, just go easy. Listen to your body. And that's really a great opening exercise. It's a good warm up. It's a great exercise to do just anywhere. That's another great one. The windmill is really great to do. Just those are really very good take home exercises. Okay, so now we are on to number 8, the finale. So number 8 has 4 parts to it. That's the only thing that makes it complicated. It's not a complicated move at all. We just have to remember a little bit more. So there, in all the other ones, we have 1 inhale and 1 exhale. So here we have inhale, exhale, right? 1. And this time we have inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So we have 4 parts to it instead of 2 parts. And watch me do it first, and then we'll do it together. So inhale, which reminds you probably of number 4, except I didn't turn my head. Okay. Exhale, hands float up. Inhale, up on my tippy toes, pushing down, which is the same as the first one, except this time we're doing it more strongly. So I'm up on my tippy toes, pushing down, then I bang my heels and gather in the chin, which probably will remind you of the earth element. So inhale, exhale, let your hands float up, and then inhale. This is like the same thing, but stronger, more open, a stronger move. And then bang your heels, gather in the chin. Good. So let's do it again a few times. Inhale. You don't have to push down too hard, but you're pushing down. You are on an inhale. My teacher used to say you're half yang here. You're like 50% yang and 50% yin. I think it's more. And then you're 100% yang, full open, strong, strong, strong. Bang your heels. Gather, pull yin. Let's do it again. One. We only go up on our tippy toes the second time. I make that mistake all the time myself. Sometimes this one is hard for me to get started. And come down, round. So inhale, exhale. Usually by the exhale, I've got it. But sometimes it's very hard for me to start. I'm not sure why. 3 and 4. Let's do it one more time. 1. I'm going to watch you. You're not on your tippy toes here. Here, your feet are flat. 2. And you don't have to bend forward. I'm correcting you as we go. Okay, you don't bend forward. You're standing straight. You're standing straight. Okay. And now 3. Up on your tippy toes if you can. If you can't, it's okay. And bang your heels. Gather the chin. Let's do one more time. I'm going to watch completely now. I'm not going to do it. So you're going to do it. Let's do 1. Inhale. Exhale. Hands go up in front of you. Now, big inhale. I'm going to do it. Bang your heels. And one more time. Inhale. Stand tall and straight. Exhale. Hands float up. Let them float up. Okay. Inhale. Up on your tippy toes. Bang your heels. And your shoulders are down the whole time. Okay, great. That's it. Number 8. You did it. We got it. Now we're gonna. You did it. Any questions before we do 1 through 8?
When you take two, I don't understand.
I'm gonna explain. So, inhale is number 1. Inhale. Number 2. Inhale. So it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. It's not inhale, inhale.
Okay, for that one I get it. Sometimes take 2
Oh, when I said that before. So what I meant is you take an inhale and you don't do an exhale, you hold. And then you do another inhale. Try it. Inhale, hold it, don't let it out, and then do another. There you go. You see how you're filling everything a lot more? Yeah. And then 1 long exhale. That's what I, but here that's not what we're doing. Here it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, are we ready? Ready. This is the final exam. All right. Here we go. Let's start. Let's relax. Put one hand over the other on the lower dantian. Just kind of settle in. Make sure your knees are bent. Feel the ground. Shoulders down. Tailbone up. And from that place of relaxation. In number 1, and place. Inhale. Push the heavens. Exhale. Go in. Go ahead. Where should she wait for the bus? The bus is usually out there.
They're just waiting.
So just wait here. Fine, that's good. Number 2. Last time. In. Number 2, the archer. Inhale. Send your arrows. Look at them. Set your intention. Exhale. Bring your hand. Open the bow. Direction. Arrow. Open. So let's do inhale. And now we'll move to number 3, holding the ball of chi. Touch the heaven and the earth. Inhale. Hand floats up on the inhale. You guys are great. You really have it. Bottom hand is down. And again, you don't have to stretch so far or high. You can have it by your head. Do what's ever comfortable for you, whatever feels right. If you like the stretch, go for it. Just remember, bottom hand is down. Some of you sometimes forget that. That's okay. And number 4, owl looks backwards, gathering the chi, pushing down and turning sideways. You can pull in your stomach, you can pull up your perineum. Exhale. Exhale. And I think we did 3 times. Let's do one more time, please. Let's count it. And moving into number 5. Remember now, we put our feet facing out, kind of like Charlie Chaplin, and put our hands on our inner knees. And we're going to breathe in and round our backs. Just the opposite of what we've been doing all the time. It's called reverse abdominal breathing. So we're inhaling, turning, twisting, and looking through that window that our elbows and arm have made. And if that's too low for you or not comfortable, that's good job. Make sure that it feels good. You want to get a better twist, push against the opposite knee. Put your feet back together, parallel position. And inhale up. And we're ready for number 6. 6. Stretch up. Go on your tippy toes if you can. Big inhale. Bang your heels. And let your hands pull you forward on the exhale. Down there, make sure your knees are bent and your neck is moving. And you can squeeze the floor, or you can make like an elephant from side to side. Or just hang out. And when you're ready, you've had enough. Just start coming up on the inhale. 2 more times if you can. If one time was enough, so stop. Up on your tippy toes. Bang your heels. Exhale. Inhale. Up. Not a problem. Third time. Pull you forward. Make sure your neck is released. Your knees are bent. And good. Now we're ready for number 7. 7. Gather the chin. Inhale. Get rid of everything you want. Think of all that. And again. Inhale. Strong like a warrior. Inhale. Inhale. Last time. Now we're in number 8. 1. 2. Be up on your toes. And 4. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to gather the chin. And pull. And gather. Down. Other. Go. And this very minute, she is reaching. And imagine or feel that she reaching every single cell in our body. Bring healing, vitality, fear, optimism, whatever you want. This is how your bodies feel right now. And balance exercise. Hand by lower dantian. Gather, pull down. Gather, exhale, lining up all three energy centers. Upper, middle, lower. Consciousness, spirituality, emotions, and our physical body. Now, it's perfect alignment. Thank you, Gary. So we have time. I didn't check the time, but I'm sure we have time for a few questions. We have a lot of time. We can do more if you want. We can also take questions, and also if anybody wants to take a picture of my website where I'm going to post this class. Hi, class. It was great to have you. I'm going to end that. That is